I swear to God, YouTube streaming. God damn it, OBS. Like, what the hell's been going on? Like, OBS been crashing like a motherfucker. I need to update this shit or something? Check for updates. No updates currently available. Well, fine. Hey, Mouse Don, how you doing? Blonde artist? Yeah. No, OBS shit the bed again. This thing OBS used to be so fucking reliable. I don't know what the fuck's happened in the last month or two. Ugh. Whoopsie. Yep. Yeah, conservatives cry freedom and demand conformity. They're a bunch of pricks. Bunch of stupid, fossilizing pricks. They just don't want the world to be any different than they want it to be. You know, they're just not open to those experiences. They just sit there in little hovels and are just like, no. That's it. That's my impression of a conservative. No. And occasionally, Trump's right. No. Trump's right. No. Trump's right. Nah. And I'm just like, fuck, man. How is it the people that know the least have the biggest stranglehold on what the rest of us do? Hypocrisy here. My country, they have the same. Oh, what country are you in, Fox? What happened to the chat? Oh, it should be up. Yeah, somewhere someone's having a good time because they weren't invited. It has to be outlawed. Well, even if they are invited, they still try to outlaw that shit. You know, and yeah, they are. Well, it's weird. They're not just contrary. Oh, Brazil. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had privilege for so long, like that they're trying to hold on to it, but it's the privilege of not knowing anything. It's the privilege of never having to question anything. You know, I could be in denial all I want. I'm not in denial, you are. I'm not in denial, you are. I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? Fucking good God. Good fucking God. Like, how are we at the behest of these people? Well, how come our rights are so easily hijacked by them? Yeah, we live in a country where we have to prove the truth, but people will accept a lie without questioning it. Yeah, absolutely.
We live in a country
and
where
thank
we
you,
have
George.
to prove the truth, but people will accept a lie without questioning it.
Yeah, that's absolutely fucking true. I like that lie. Nah. You know, I know I'm doing. I gotta be doing damage to myself. Fucking being so frustrated with these people. But I don't know what else to do, man. I don't know what else to do. man. I suppose I'm just. Maybe I just got calm my tits. Oh, well, see. Oh, hey, Flashman. Hey, Super Anime Girl. How you doing? Have I played Dredge? I have not played Dredge. Watch Wizard by Castle Rat? Oh. Yeah, you got it, Box. Yeah, Kate Bush is always awesome. That actually kind of reminds me of this.
Behold the wizard, beware his powers, unspeakable powers. Under the gaze of the necromancer, a silver staircase starts to rise. People stand on it and marvel at the power shooting from his eyes. Old food becomes hot again when his spell unfolds. With a mere wave of his hand, this hot dog will explode. In the presence of the wizard, traffic will stop at his whim. He can cross the street, no problem, as the cars bow down in front of him. Channels on the TV change. He's still in his chair. And he pulls his magic wand and reclines in the
By the dim light of the dream realm's black sun, the wizard climbs the frozen waterfall of Voldrini in search of Celestia, the guardian of infinite power. When suddenly a terrible Garlon appears and attacks with ice, but the wizard is undeterred. The Garlon roars and unleashes the most sinister wind, but the wizard is undeterred. The Garlon summons the stones of Prothenia, but the wizard is undeterred. Calling upon the powers of the ancients, the wizard conjures the sacred fire and casts his foe into the molten maw of an insatiable Gort. Thanks, Gort. Ah, Celestia. I think you're going to enjoy this. The wizard stands on the precipice of ultimate power. The gates open to reveal... Whew! How long was I asleep? 3 days. You have a bed, you know. I'm starving. I gotta get something to eat.
Vanished from his latest quest, the wizard seeks a snack. He set sail for ecstasy at the Quesadilla Shack. Here's the wizard, the mystical wizard.
Yeah, I think that was good stuff. Band from Edmonton called Vargoyle. The lead singer saw a person in the audience throw up 2 muskrat salutes and he got chased off. Good. Good. No, we're not playing that game. We'll play that. Although I gotta tell you. Huh. I'm not seeing as much content that's pissing me off these days. Must be doing something right. So, yeah, I guess good stuff. Oh, good stuff. Oh, you getting your Grim Reaper tattoo. Oh, that's cool. How's Jason doing? I haven't heard from him in a while. Yeah, later, George. Take care. He's good. He's playing Marvel Rivals. What's his main? Right now it's Emma Frost. Ah. Aha. I kind of want to check out Death Stranding too, but like, I only played the original Death Stranding for like 4 hours. And I was like, I don't have time for whatever this game is putting down. I have time to pick up what this thing's putting down. I need some like real fucking motivation. Yeah, tell me why I give a shit, man. Oh. Yeah, more Mountain Sherpa action. The greatest Sherpa simulator ever created. No, I haven't. I haven't opened Lisa the Painful. I don't. Right now, I'm in the middle of post-trauma, but I can only play it for like 10 minutes at a time. You know, rest of the time, I either need to work on something else or, nap. Because I'm at the age where naps are really, 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 really great. You'll get there too. All goes well, you'll get to that age too, where you're like, man, I could do something. Or I could nap. And that would be amazing. But shouldn't you be trying your hardest at all times? No. See, that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to be trying your hardest at all times. Fuck that. Yeah, cute little cat girl's like, I'm already there and I'm 35. Yeah. But sometimes that it gets to me. It's like, hey, do you want to watch a movie or do you want to? No, I want a nap. I want to take a nappy. Take a little nappy nap. Same here, and you're 40. Yep. Did you see my sleep token tattoo, by the way? I posted on Blue Sky. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I'm following you on Blue Sky. Let me check. Taco Girl, hold on. There we go. Oh, Oh, that is nice. That is very nice. God damn it. What is this? Take-Two's recently filed annual report removes all references to support of DEI, drops prior boasts about awards it got for supporting LGBT, and omits prior mentions of work to diversify. See what I got here. Is my cock. And I want them to suck it. Fuck it. Gotta be kidding me. First sign of trouble. First sign of trouble. Bunch of fucking cowards. Bunch of cowards. Fucking cowards. You know, straight up cunt punted. I want to straight up cunt punt these bastards. Boom. Jesus Christ. Yo, it's just not never ending. Like, we gotta do this. Oh, we don't like gay and trans people anymore. No. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Video game industry's turning into a mainstream video. Oh, fuck them. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Gonna fucking give fuckers. Here's my cock. Kneel down and get dick slapped. Yeah, what's with these who's being obsessed with DEI? An underqualified minority. To them, all minorities are underqualified. Might take away job from a more talented white person. Except it works the other way around. It always works the other way around. It's always sacrificing talented minorities in order to prop up mediocre white dudes. Because the real talented white dudes will tell you the same thing. They'll fucking agree with that. So like, yeah. I want to let all the Gen Z bosses know something. Your Gen X employees know how much you suck. They do. They really do. If you work in tech and you have like Gen X employees, you know, people that are like 20 years older than you that technically work under you, yeah, they know how stupid you are. They absolutely know how stupid you are in every little fucking detail. And in fact, they're quite insulted by your presence. They're insulted by your presence. because half their careers were working for these boomers. Now they got to work for Gen Z. They're not happy. And they'll take their fucking institutional understanding with them and tell you to fuck off. They'll tell you to fuck off. They'll just be like, well, they might not. They may or may not say it, but they'll definitely be like, oh, no, I'm not helping you anymore. Why? What do I get out of it? What, you want me to do more work for free to save your job? I'm leaving. It's actually becoming a big thing in the tech world. Like, they're losing a lot of institutional knowledge. You know, because the new guys can't do it. They're new. You know, to be fair, they're new. They don't have they don't have it. They haven't had time to have it. But no, like, you know, if you're a Gen Z boss and you fucking have Gen X employees, yes, they resent you. They resent you not just for being younger, but for being stupider. Yeah, I don't want to live in a mid-2000s video game landscape again either. But that's they're going back. Make video games great again. That's what they're doing. That's what a lot of them are doing. They're like, well, hey, remember when we didn't have to worry about this? Weren't things great then? And I'm like, yeah, but that was because the money was coming in. The investor money was coming in. Now the investor money is gone, baby, and it ain't coming back. It ain't coming back like it was in the 2000s. It's not happening. It's not going to happen. They've moved on to AI. And in a few years, they'll move on to something else, like the fucking locusts that they are. The money's gone, baby. Get used to it. But no, they're gonna blame minorities. They're gonna blame the people they see as minority, the women and minorities. That's what they're gonna blame, as opposed to the investors, who are why things aren't as good as they used to be for them. Does Satanism say something about transgender people? Specifically? No, not specifically. But there also isn't like, but it kind of comes under the queer banner, which is, if it's not your problem, what's it to you? You know, like that's kind of the way it is. You know, you should talk to Sadie Satanis. She knows all about being transgender and Satanist. She is a transgender Satanist. Hey, is Gen X dumber than Gen X when they were at that age? In the world of computers and tech, they are definitely less capable. Like, they are definitely less capable. You know, I'm sure there are some that are like really super competent, but like as a general trend, yeah, they're a lot less capable. Ironically less tech savvy, which is mind blowing. Because you're sitting there going like, you grew up with this technology, you grew up using it. How do you not know anything about it? I know you weren't here for the last 10 years, like, building it, but still, like, But yeah. I would really recommend talking to Sadie Satanis. I mean, I, as a Satanist, have no problem with trans people. You don't have a problem with me, I don't have a problem with you. Very simple. Because I also don't see trans people as a monolith. And not just because they're a small segment of the population, but like, you find trans people in every single walk of life. And the ones that I tend to get along with were like the ones who were, into heavy metal, into role-playing games, had a punk or goth attitude to them. Because there are a lot of trans people I don't get along with, but we don't have those things in common. So I see them so my opinion on trans people is that they're like people. And other than the experiences, I actually don't see a lot of broad trends of behavior among them. For every issue, on every major trans issue, there are at least like two different types of thought as to how to address it. So I'm like, okay, well, like, the trans community is not unified on how it wants to be treated or how you should address a certain, or what the etiquette is. That's what I meant to say. Like what the etiquette is for a certain situation. All I know is that the people who tend to be into the stuff that I'm into, if they're trans, I tend to get along with them. So clearly them being transgender has nothing to do with my opinion of them as a person. Gen X was the last to get an education. Well, here's the weird thing about Gen X and computers. They didn't give us that education. We stole it. We took it. It wasn't given to us. We just took it. Like everything I learned about assembling a computer, I learned on my own. I mean, with other people's help, but like I didn't go to a class. I just learned it. I had friends who were better at one aspect of it than I was, and so I just paid attention to them. And that's how most Gen Xers actually learned how to use computers. Through trial and error and talking to each other. Like, you used to have your buddy come over all the time to help you with a computer problem. Because you knew the guy who was good. You knew the guy that was good at hardware. You knew the guy that understood how the drivers worked, like all that shit. And you're constantly sharing information. Constantly. Because you got, and even in that lasted well into past the birth of the internet, because remember, there didn't used to be paywalls on information. Now there's paywalls. Can you believe that I don't identify with so-called LGBT culture? Yeah, it's a different beast. It's a different beast. Like, that's another thing that I've actually noticed, which is if you identify more as a metalhead or metalhead, goth, punk, then you're still aligned with the LGBT world, but it's not necessarily where you choose to hang out. It's not like Gen Xers had too many GI Bill war daddies to pay their way like the boomers. Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of Gen Xers did work in the military and computers. A lot of them were hired. A lot were hired in places like DARPA. You know, Gen X is why you have the internet. Period. Like all throughout the 90s, you always knew someone who was working on the next phase of internet. You know, worked really, really, really hard on, literally putting in the cabling that holds the whole thing together. You know, everyone I knew did some sort of computer work. Like, I was one of the few that wasn't like a professional computer person. You know, like, yeah, it was the Wild West. It was the building days. It was the days when everything was being built. In the days before social media, you know, before the empire, you know. Yeah, I gotta be honest. Like, I don't think anyone predicted that social media was going to be the overlord. Where do millennials fit into the tech world? The millennials actually... Unfortunately, millennials are where the majority of the tech bros lie. That's the generation where the tech bro became a phenomenon. Yeah, most computer geeks back in the day were self-taught with electronics and programming. These come big fat user manuals. Yep. That was the era I came up in the days of MS-DOS. In the days of BASIC. Excuse me. But yeah. Yeah, it was a very different time. You know, the internet happened because you made it happen. Yeah, unfortunately, most of the tech bros are millennial guys. You know, well, what's really frustrating is that there is a huge pool of like millennial female, God. There's a huge pool of women programmers of millennial age that got fucked. Just got fucked. Like, the tech bro world, like, fucking started putting a stop to that shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember PC magazines had pages and pages of code that resulted in a simple video game. Hell yeah. Program your own Mario. Look at that. That ASCII thing kind of looks like Mario. That looks kind of like a turtle. Burn. Burn. You know, oh man, no, like pictures used to could take an hour. Take a JPEG. Woo! Damn. Take forever. Anyone remember 56K modems? 56K. K, we're dealing in gigabytes now. K, not even megabytes. K. 56K. What were we going to do with all those Ks, man? 56 of them? Damn. That was high speed. They're from 78. I'm from 75. Yep. The Atari era. Fuck yeah, Atari. Let me see if I could find. Oh, I don't know if I can find this. Maybe if I put in Atari. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, don't that bring you back? Hey, what about this?
Something's coming up the plumbing, poor Luigi's in a bind. Giant turtles out to get him, creepy crabs are right behind. Fighter flies, cheaper shites, they're all coming out the pipes.
Mario, where are you?
It's Atari Mario Brothers with Mario from Donkey Kong, his brother Luigi, and lots of crazy creatures. And it's twice the fun when two play at once, because you need all the help you can get.
Mario, where are you?
Mario Brothers, new from Atari.
Oh yeah. And of course.
Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat, so hang on to your seat. Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. To the bridge. I say a hooked on the brothers. The brothers.
That was, and I mean, like, You know, like we got to do that.
Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario, take one step and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario, take one step and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. Come on now, just like that.
Yeah, miss your fucking cue there, Mario.
Come on now, just like that.
Spelled dick wrong. Of course, just, you know. Oh, come on. No one over a certain age don't have that beginning memorized by heart. Hey, you missed the fucking... There we go. Jesus. Do-ding, do-ding, do-ding. Yeah, don't fucking forget that. You're not even gonna go for the shit. You're gonna just... All right. All right. I think that's probably enough for tonight. I'm gonna take myself a little nappy nap. You know, do what Jackula's got to do. I know he didn't top flag it. I know. I was always bad at that too. Like I could never quite figure that shit out. Yeah, don't you remember that? You put the coin in, bling, bang, do, bang. Yeah, I'm tired too. So until next time, everybody. Hey, Ave Satanas Disco Inferno. Remember, Satan and I love y'all very much. So until next time, y'all stay beautiful. Good night.